this world is so sad, and there's a reason why humans feel so embarrassed and ashamed to be vulnerable, right? Because you can be so strong. People are like, oh, be honest, be real. But the moment that you show vulnerability, the moment you show that you need help, you're being mocked, you're being criticized and judged. And it's like, you have ignorant people who will literally laugh at your pain, and that's why it's so hard for us to want to be expressive. Like earlier, I literally posted something because, you know, I'm going through a lot, and I live in a very abusive household, and I got kicked out, and I'm homeless, and I got my money taken from me because, again, like, these people are controlling me, you know what I mean? And so I decided to ask for help, and somebody comments, and they're like, oh, well, you make such good advice, so you should take your advice. It's not about taking my advice, but it's like, if I know that there are good people out there, and I know that, like, hey, this is a way that I can get help right now, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna have that courage and that confidence to go out there and ask for help. Because believe it or not, there are good people out there that will be willing to help, you know what I mean? And so then this dude proceeds to DM me, go in my messages, and keep laughing at me. And it's just like, it's so sad to see that there are really ugly spirits out there who literally rather laugh at somebody's pain rather than either help or just keep going about your day. Because it's okay if you can't help. It's okay if you can't contribute to somebody else. I get it. Like, you don't know me, I don't know you. It's okay. But to sit there and laugh, you don't know what people are going through. You don't know, it could be somebody's last straw. You don't know, somebody could be feeling so like suicidal, and that one message, that one thing that you said could just make them end their life. You really never know. And that really upset me, because it's just like, damn, like, it's so unfortunate to see that not everybody could be as loving, not everybody could be as kind and helpful in this world. And it's like, it would be nice to see that a lot more, rather than seeing us, you know, mock and mimic each other when we're struggling.
Facts, y'all. But you see, we can't let people's opinion on us determine our worth. And it's the meek who will inherit the earth. So it's a lot of people that think they on a high horse. They think they better than others because what they have monetarily, because of their material possessions. But we're entering an age where a lot of these things will be stripped from many, many people. A lot of people will be humble. And I've been saying this for a while. And now is the time that is coming. As this recession plays out, this depression, whatever you want to call it, as it plays out, those that's on their high horse, that don't have any assets, they only got liabilities, like a house, like a car. A lot of people going to lose their jobs, which is allowing these people to afford these liabilities. These are the people that feel like they better than others, and it's mainly middle class. These the people that will lose it all, and those that are meek, humble, will inherit the earth. So this time is coming right now. Stay down. If you're down right now, stay down for the come up. Your time is coming. You will get the last laugh, and you will win in the end. The underdogs always come out on top.
Day 200 and however many of being homeless. It's been more than that. Damn near been a year. But, you know, when you're homeless, just one thing you never could do is be too depressed to the point that it focuses your mind. You're not able to use your creativity or your inspiration or your goals or your drive to help you get out of it. You need an actual job to be able to save money, because when you don't have anything, you spend more because you're trying to catch up and make a way for things that you didn't have, whether it's food, whether it's clothes, whether it's laundry, whatever the fuck. Yeah, having bills while being homeless, not a good thing at all. Another thing, not everyone is going to check up on you and make sure you're good or offer you any kind of help or suggestions or anything like that. But those who do, keep them around, because those are your people. And most of all, keep your head up, because every day is a new day, and the sun always going to shine.
Week number 14 of being homeless with 2 kids and 2 cats. First and foremost, y'all, our cat is fucking home. Isn't that insane, you guys? Literally 13 days by herself in the desert. Insane, y'all. We are so happy to have her home. She has so many ticks in her ears, but we're doing the best to take care of her. We'll take her into the vet today, but unfortunately our car wouldn't start, so we had to wait an hour and a half to 2 hours for somebody to come out and start our car within literally fucking 2 seconds. That cost us $100, and then we had to come get a battery, which was over $200. And then it takes us an hour to get into town, so like, by the time that all of this was done, y'all, it's literally 5 p.m. Like, it's fucking dinner time. I feel like every day has been like this. It's felt impossible to work. We're an hour away from everything, like, as far as, like, work in restaurants, food, a gas station. The nearest gas station is 20 minutes, so I guess that's a plus, you know? We can't have anything refrigerated or frozen out here because it's just gonna go bad. It's actually really warm here, and it's a lot better than our previous situation, honestly. So we do make the drive every day into town at least twice a day so we can get food for everybody to eat per meal, you know what I mean? This video isn't really explaining any of that. We're just kind of getting ready for bed. This was actually last night, and we do this every night. We clean out the tent, make sure everything's good underneath, and then we put all the blankets back beautifully, and we all get ready to go to bed. So this is a nighttime routine, I shall say. Just a little mini update about the trailer, y'all. She has responded, and after everything, she's like, oh my gosh, I have the title, whoop-de-whoop. You can go ahead and set up for the DMV. But honestly, y'all, we just feel like she's been saying this since February 25th. Like, she could really not have the title, and what are we supposed to do? Set up the DMV appointment and then get there and we look a fucking fool? We just decided, like, we really can't count on that. Like, this shit really sucks. I'm gonna post the screenshots. I'm gonna figure out how to post the screenshots on my backup. That way if it gets taken down, I won't get in any trouble or anything like that. Also, like, she's being really fishy about my packages and shit since I've, like, kind of stood my ground with her. I haven't been rude. I've actually been very friendly just because, like, my packages are at her home. She's just taken no accountability for anything, and it's just been absolutely wild. I can't believe that she really put us through all of this. Like, after I process all this, I can't believe all this. And then she's just like, yeah, I understand your frustration. No, like, I'm sorry, or like, yeah, I totally get it. I shouldn't have fucking done that. Like, just nothing. I'm blown the fuck away. And we've seen her twice in person since I said something to her, and she just doesn't say shit. I'm blown away. She'll, like, ignore my messages and everything. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. But anyway, y'all, I did put the GoFundMe back up, all the pay links, and I did actually add a wish list as well. I won't let people get to me anymore, y'all, I promise. It's just really hard because, like, we're actually not like the rest of the world, but, you know, Chris and I actually feel like we're chosen ones, and that's why all this shit's happening. But we're gonna figure it out, and we love y'all so much.
It's bad enough seeing somebody out there on their own, but it's even worse seeing a whole family. At the same time, I mean, it's kind of good that they're there together, but I just hate to see a family going through that, a kid having to experience that, especially in the prime years of that kid's life, the adolescent years. You know, they're going to remember that. That's going to be a major part of their life, and it's going to really impact them. Now, it could put the dog in them. It could put that hunger in them that make them want to go hard. Or the kid might reach a certain age to where, you know, they want to put the family on their back, take things into their own hand. Sometimes it goes like that, and the kid is the one that's able to change their parents' lives. So I'm hoping something like this will happen for them.
Josea, how old are you?
23.
Josea, how long have you been lost in Phoenix?
Since I was 17.
So about 6 years, battling addiction and homelessness out here?
Yeah.
How did you end up out here at 17 years old?
I met a guy, and he brought me out here. Well, he turned out to be, like, really abusive. And then, yeah, he pretty much ditched me, and he was abusive. Yeah, met back up again, and then I had to get away from him because he was just too controlling.
Really? Abusive and just a bad guy, huh?
Yeah.
Josea, so you're from a town outside of Phoenix. Do you ever seek help from your family, your friends back home? Hey, I need help, guys. Can somebody help me?
Well, I talked to my mom, my twin brothers, but, like, they both want me to get off drugs. And, like, you know, I obviously have, like, the wanting to do it, but can't because every time it just pulls me back in, you know? So, but, like, my mom, she's always, like, she wants her old daughter back. Like, I feel bad, and I feel like I'm letting me down, but I mean, eventually I'm gonna get clean, but, like, I don't know. It kind of sucks, like, that your family doesn't want you around because it's a habit you have, you know?
Before addiction, what were you doing? What did you look like as far as your life? What were you up to?
I was 16, 17, and I was gonna be a mom, actually, and my baby had passed away. But I had full healthy hair, all my teeth, friggin', I was just healthy, you know? Everything, I didn't do no drugs, I didn't smoke weed, didn't do anything. Yeah.
So, Who introduced you to these substances?
Someone that was supposed to be my friend, and they failed to mention, because I didn't know what they were, you know? Like, and I think it was the time that when they had first came out, and like, so he didn't bother to explain to me that you get addicted and like you go through all this terrible stuff if you don't have it, you know? And that was never explained to me. Like, it was just pass the tray, pass the tray, pass the tray, you know? And at that time I didn't have a phone, so it's not like I could just look it up, you know?
When you were younger, 15, 16, what did you plan on doing at this age when you're 23? What were your plans as an adult?
I wanted to go to school to be a veterinarian or something with animals, because I love animals.
When I ask people that question, what do you think they tell me? The job that comes up the most, veterinarian.
Well, you know, it's a good career because you have to pretty much, I don't know if you have to build your own shop, but like you have to buy your own building where you could put your name and logo and everything and do your business at, but you can make up your prices. It's a really good thing. Like, you could charge a lot, like just to see the dog, you could charge like $1,000.
Yeah.
Usually it's like $100 just to see the dog, but metaphorically, if you wanted to, you know.
Right.
But they could charge whatever they want, especially for the surgery.
Right. Do you think there'll ever come a day where you might realize that dream of becoming a veterinarian? You're really young. You're really young.
I know that dream's not over. I have ambition to want to do it still. I know I'm going to get back on track. It's just a matter of me doing it slowly and when. And how much I could take more, how much more I could take, you know.
Let's talk about that. Lots of people don't understand why you can't allow me to take you to a treatment center right now. Like, they don't understand why you can't just say, I'm sick of this, I'm hungry, I'm tired, I want to live my life with my family, I want to realize my dreams, I want to take care of a solar eclipse, my cute dog, I want to do better things, the things I'm destined to do, so I don't disappoint my family, my mom, my twin. But it's hard. There's something that's holding you back. What is that?
The drugs.
The addiction, the power of addiction just holds you down?
It's not more of a holding down, but it's the fact like when I get high, I go numb. And like, I've been through things, you know. I'm not going to say it's worse than the person before me because I can never compare my pain to somebody else's. But it's been enough for me to want to just not have to think about it or feel it, you know. And the fact that I couldn't talk to my mom about it, and I still have never talked to her about some of the things that have happened to me, or anybody for that fact, besides my dog, it just makes it hard, like, you know, and it's just easier to just go forget everything.
These type of stories are always sad. When kids are out there on the streets at a young age, that just shows that they probably came from a broken home. They might have came from a home where their parents were addicts themselves, or their parent. Most times they probably had one parent, and they out there on the streets trying to find their way. They end up getting into what the streets got to offer, which is nothing but drugs usually. It's nothing good, and they get stuck in that. From 17 to 23, that's 6 years, man. That's a very, very long time, and I hate to see it. Another thing, I wonder why the West Coast got so much homelessness, so many addicts. The West Coast, Phoenix, Vegas, Cali. It seemed like they got more out there, more people that's experiencing this, more people that get involved into drugs, more people that are homeless for some reason. I mean, I know Cali expensive, but Phoenix and Nevada, I wonder why it's like that out there. I never been to Phoenix or Vegas, so I can't really speak on it. I never seen it firsthand. So this is a question. If you know, drop it below in the comments. Is it that, that's a big thing out there? Drugs must be a big thing out there, and it must be easy to get them to where people can get them at a young age. Now, I don't really know nobody where I'm from that's serving kids, man. That's messed up.
So today I'm with Alfred. Alfred, how old are you?
52.
Alfred, how long have you been lost in Phoenix?
For about 5 years straight.
And what happened 5 years ago to cause you to come out here to the streets, living this way?
Actually, it hasn't been 5 years. It's barely going on 2 years because they cut off my hand in So this Christmas was a year barely that they cut off my hand.
Your left hand got cut off.
Yeah, but not because of a accident or nothing like that. Because of some violence, I guess.
So you had some issue with people out here and lost your hand that way, or what?
No, not here. It just happened in Texas.
Texas. Okay. So you're really new to Phoenix?
No, I'm born and raised here.
Born and raised.
South Phoenix.
Got it. Okay. What high school did you go to?
South Mountain High School.
You're a Jaguar.
Well, I'm a Southsider, so.
Yeah, I get it. And a lot of people out here doing blues. Are you into blues or G or both?
All of it, man.
Whatever.
No, just all of it. Trying to get help right now.
Okay. And what does help look like?
Far away.
You're trying to get away from Phoenix?
No, not really.
Okay. How old were you when you used blues or substances for the first time? How old are you?
Shit, I just barely started them when I got out of prison, but I've been on dope since I was a kid, man.
So, when you were young and you started these substances at a really young age, is that kind of the path you stayed on? Because you mentioned you got locked up in the state pen. How long has your stretch been? How long total have you been locked up?
About close to 24 years.
Half your life.
Probably, yeah. Maybe a little less.
But about half your life has been locked up in the state pen, huh?
Right.
Wow. It's a long time, man.
I've been shot before too. I got shot in the state of New Mexico. I got shot in the state of well, here at home. I got shot here too. I'm just trying to get by, man. That's it. But I've been through a lot. Yes, I have. My kids is what I dwell on now. I want to be around my kids and my grandkids.
How many kids do you have?
6.
6? How many grandchildren?
Well, I'm grateful to say, man, I got 4 grandkids.
Okay.
Beautiful grandkids too, man. They all got green eyes.
Wow.
I don't know.
To where you're at right now, how do you think you got here? Was it addiction? Was it mental illness? Was it lack of parenting? Was it society? Was it the government?
No, it was my stupidity, man.
Stupidity?
Yeah, it was my fault. It wasn't nobody's fault. I chose this. And I do think about it and stuff, but I mean, this is what I am. This is what I be, man. I guess I'll be the rest of my life on the street, I guess. I don't know. Hopefully I get help, man. Hopefully I get help. All this time, I ain't never even had a car. My whole life, I've been asking me how to make a knife or something in prison or something. I built that mug. I built it quick, but I don't know how to get a hold of this and stop what I'm doing, but I'm gonna try.
I'm gonna be homeless in 2 days. I broke my lease this weekend and I'm supposed to be out in a couple days. I thought that I could find a place, but that's not happening. I've actually spent all day yesterday packing up my stuff. In fact, I just took everything to the storage unit I just rented today. And was it spontaneous? Yes. But was there a reason for it? Yes. You know, I moved into this place in November of last year, and there hasn't been a day that I haven't thought about death while being here. And in fact, I don't even lock the door anymore because I feel like if I do, I'll be trapped and never get out. Like, that's what this home makes me feel. And there's nothing wrong with this place. It's just, I was having to heal mid-stroke here, and I had to do a lot of work. But now I'm in a place where I can feel myself healing and needing to get to the next level. And I was just sitting here, I was just like, I'm fighting. I'm like, what the fuck am I fighting for? Why am I fighting to stay here? What am I doing when every day I come home I feel trapped and suffocated and hopeless and more alone? And I'm like, so why would I continue to want to be here? So that's why I was just like, fuck it, I'm breaking the lease. And I thought I could find a place right away just to share someone's home. I'm willing to rent a bedroom. I've reached out to everyone I know. Either they're not responding or they don't have a place. And so today, as I was dropping everything on storage, I was just going, what am I fighting for than to stay here? And now I have this crazy idea. What if I go on the road? What if I turn into the 20-year-old version of me again and just free myself and go out there and travel throughout this country and meet my friends through TikTok? So I'd love to know your advice. One, have you done this, or do you know someone that's done this? And what did they have to do to make this happen? And, there's a lot of things I need to figure out. And there's a lot of things I don't know, but the thing is, like, right now, I've not been this scared and exhilarated in a long time, and I fucking love it. Because that I've been homeless twice before, and those times absolutely destroyed me as a human being. And technically, I put myself in a path to be homeless again, but this time it feels different. It feels like I have control of this, or the thing is, maybe I don't have control, but there's a purpose this time. And that purpose is to find who I am. And that's the thing for me is this, that, I'm 45, I'm at that age where you're not supposed to do these things. You're locked in. And maybe that's what made me feel just so fucking trapped. I took everything that I had here, put them in boxes, and put them in a steel box. And that's the thing is, all those things seem to be the thing that kept me stuck. I felt so free putting that shit away and putting that lock on there. And to walk away from that has made me feel so fucking happy. And I hope one day I forget I even have that shit. Anyway, you guys know it's me. I'm spontaneous. I do whatever the fuck I'm thinking. But I'd love to know your thoughts, advice, help. Do I have friends out there that can help me start to plan this? Do I have people I can visit? If you've done this, reach out to me. Anyway, I appreciate you guys. Bye.
You can see the excitement on his face and hear it in his voice when he talk about traveling, getting out there on the road, and meeting his supporters from TikTok. You can tell that's really what he want to do. So I feel like he should follow his heart. His heart is not in living where he at right there in that house, that apartment. His heart is not in those material possessions that he locked away. So I feel like he should hit the road. He should get out there on the road and, travel is inspirational. Travel, you can meet different people that can, put information in your mind that'll change your mind, change the way you think, change the way you view yourself and the world. I love travel, man. It's something that I'm passionate about, and I could tell he's passionate about it too. And when I'm not on the go, I kind of get a little depressed too. I kind of get a little down too. I can't be stagnant too long. I'm one of those type people. It's a lot of people like us out here. I could tell he one, and you might be one. If you feel that type of way, then the only thing that can hold you back is you. No matter what nobody say, none of that. If you feel it's time to go, it's time to go. That's how I feel. Follow your heart.
Baby dad, I'm not gonna take your last $100. I appreciate you.
At least I can do. You know I ain't got no place to stay right now.
I know, babe. I know, but I appreciate you for everything that you trying to do. But you still homeless.
Alright, so let's cut the bullshit.
The last time I've been seeing you,
I want to help out with my kids, bro. I just scraped up this and went to Coinstar.
I don't want to take it. I'm sorry.
What you mean?
I love you. We love you. You want to see your kids? You can see your kids. You know I told you. You can see your kids whenever you want to see them.
But
right?
I want to see my kids now. I'm just trying to give you something.
No, babe.
I know you put me. I know I ain't been able to do nothing the whole 13 years of them living, but I just want to try my best to just.
It's okay.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
Can
okay.
you just appreciate me trying?
I understand that you're trying.
I do try.
But you hear what I'm saying?
No, I hear you, but do you hear me?
I want you to
Like,
keep
this
it.
is what I want to do.
I want you to keep it, babe.
Yeah, like, this is all I want to do.
I want you to keep the money, okay?
Why are you doing this thing?
I'm not doing anything to you. You see your daddy, girl? Say, hey, Dad. Girl, speak to your dad.
Hi.
She don't even know me anymore.
Yes, she do know
She don't even
you.
know me anymore. Why you?
She does know you.
Yeah.
She doesn't.
Let's let me get this money.
Get the money from your dad.
Oh.
You okay? Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Richard.
Can I come in? Just get a cup of hot tea?
Come on, you can come in.
Get a cup of hot tea?
Take it. Come on, you finna go get him.
The thing I love about this video is that he trying to do better. He want to do better. And I also love how she's speaking kindly to him. You know, she using nice words. She's saying, I don't want it, I don't need it, basically. And keep it. She not calling him a bum. She not calling him out his name and making him feel bad. I love how she's speaking life into him. You know, positive words. And that's all I'm seeing right here. I like that. Now, you can't fault the man for trying. How y'all feel about this one, though? Do you think he gonna ask to stay there with her, or do you think it's gonna come with something, the reason she don't want to take it, or she genuinely just don't want it? She want him to keep it for himself. Let me know. But family, if you made it to the end of this video, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about this one. This one always a tough one to cover. This one always, you know what I mean, it touched me for real. Seeing this in America, the land of the free, they claim, where nothing is free. The best country in the world, they claim. But you see homelessness like this, through the roof. I hate it. Let me know what y'all think, family. If you made it to the end of the video, I appreciate you. Peace into my Hebrew family. Shalom.